Yes, so welcome to another episode of Impact Talk. I am joined by the great one and only Overload. You might know him as Suki. How you doing, bro?
All good, bro. All good. I just been a busy day.
Love that.
Got a few classes this evening, so
Love that. I heard that you're doing
just
pump tonight.
I'm doing pump, LBT, bodytone back to back to
Okay,
back.
all right,
So
Stephen Clark, yeah. I love that. Cool. So what I want to get out of you today, bro, is I want everyone that's watching this today to have a better, deeper understanding about you, the person. Because some people might know you as your Suki, some people might know you as Overload, but I know you as one of the most passionate, driven young men in the fitness industry right now. So I want to get that out to everybody that's watching that. Okay. So it's down to me to grab everything from you.
Yeah.
And you to just show them who you are. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can say anything on this podcast. Okay. This now is your platform. So you need to use that to the best of your ability.
Sure.
So we're going to start with who you are, how old are you, and where do you come from?
Okay, so you introduced me already. Sukh Braid.
Love
Got
that.
loads of names.
I
I
am
am
surname.
Sukh Singh.
Okay.
I am 20 years old.
Love that.
I was born in Italy and I moved here almost 5 years ago, 4.5.
You was born in Italy.
I was born in Italy, yes.
So where in Italy was you?
I
born?
was literally in the middle of Italy, so 100 kilometers from Rome, 100 kilometers from Naples, so literally in the middle.
Mad.
Yes.
What is it like in Rome?
The weather is good.
Is
Good
it?
weather, good food.
Hold on. When you say good weather, are you saying it's good all year round?
I would say a good 9 months out of the year.
So you're saying if I booked a flight now to Rome, good weather?
Good.
Are you sure?
9 out of 10.
Would you bet?
I haven't checked the weather this morning.
But would you listen? You're in fitness, yeah. Would you bet a protein bar?
Oh,
on
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
What's your favorite protein bar?
I don't really have protein bars, but the Oreo one. That's my favorite one.
The Oreo.
Oreo one.
Have you had the Snicker? I put it on my story before.
Nah.
Unbelievable.
I haven't had that.
Okay, you would bet an Oreo bar.
Yeah.
If I booked a flight right now.
Yeah. Book the flight though. I want to see the
Let me
flight.
look at the weather right now. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey Siri. What is the weather like in Rome right now?
35 degrees.
Listen, it said 35 degrees. Alright, cool. I lost a protein bar. Okay. So you're from 100 kilometers from Rome.
Yeah, literally. Our train journey was like 40 minutes.
Oh,
Not too
nice.
long, yeah.
So did you go into Rome a lot then?
I did school trips every now and then because I had Indian nationality. So for
Okay.
documents and stuff like that,
Yeah.
every now and then go for like just to visit and stuff. So not too much, but decent amount to be fair, yeah.
I love that. So you're 20 years
I'm
of
20
age.
years old, yeah.
You were born in Italy. You were born in a small town,
Small town, yes. very small
100
town.
kilometers from Rome.
Yes.
What else about you?
I went to school there. I forgot how to speak Italian fluently. I can still speak it. I'm
Okay.
not as fluent because, of course, I've been speaking it as much.
Okay, so how do you say in Italian, hello, my name is Sukh Singh?
Ciao, mi chiamo Sukh Singh.
Okay, listen, yo, we need to...
That's easy. That's the easy one.
Nah. Let me go challenge you today.
No.
How do you say in Italian? Listen, I hope there's some Italian people watching this just to make sure that you ain't chatting rubbish. How do you say in Italian, I am going to deadlift 255 kg today for 20 reps?
Wait. Say again. I'm going to lift 200 kilos for 20
I am
reps.
going to deadlift 225 kg
Ok.
for 20 reps.
That's more complicated. I need to be fluent. So,
Is it?
vado a fare un stacco da terra 200 kg per 20 ripetizioni. So, deadlift is stacco.
Okay,
You can call it deadlift as well, but people call it like stacco.
love that. Okay. I'm intrigued.
That's all my Italian gone. That's it.
No
That's all
one-
my Italian.
Overload is now empty. Okay, cool. So thanks for giving the viewers a bit of your background. It's very important for me for them to see that. Okay, so I'm glad that we got to that point. Now, you the person, if you were to choose one word to describe you, what would that word be? Other than overload.
Hungry.
Hungry. Okay, so why hungry?
I just have this drive in me, man. I just want to like improve. That's why I chose my name Overload. It's all about like doing more. Once you get to a certain point, why not do more and improve and better and just get better in everything that you do?
Okay, that sounds good. So if your one word is hungry, Are you ever fulfilled?
The thing is, probably not, but that's what I think the good part is, the beauty of like just having like a new challenge all the time. Because once you're fulfilled, like you're not hungry anymore, you're satisfied. When you're satisfied, you're comfortable. When you're comfortable, you don't grow, and then that's where you're like, it's dangerous being comfortable
Yeah.
because like you can get attacked,
Complacent, yeah.
you get lazy,
Vulnerable.
and then it's easy to break you down, and you can break down yourself too as well.
So is there any moments in your life where you felt vulnerable, broken down?
Yeah, a lot. So just from when I was younger in Italy, so I was literally, I think, one of the few brown kids in the school, so it was mainly Italian people.
Yeah.
A little bit black people as well, but a big minority, if that makes sense. And when I was younger, like year 1, 2, 3, 4, all good, like I felt like one of those people. Year 6 and 7, I started feeling a little bit of feeling different from others, if that makes sense. So I like, because of my skin color, because of the language I speak, maybe because of the food I have, and other like things that I do, which are not like maybe Italian people, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Different. So I was made feel different from people. Little backstory. So because I was the brown kid, like the darkest people in there, I was actually called the N word in Italian.
Yeah. Mad.
Mad, bro.
Mad.
And I was like, I'm in the middle, bro. Like I'm not even fully so like there. But when I think about it now, is just like those people were kids. They didn't know what they were saying.
Yeah.
Maybe they did, but it doesn't matter because that made me into the person I'm now.
And that was an instance of you being vulnerable.
Yeah, I was, because of course I tried to act like that didn't affect me.
Yeah.
But it did affect me because I felt like left out, if that makes sense.
So did no one at school say that you're being bullied?
We had a couple of like incidents, if that makes sense. So I had like one fight my whole life that was in school. The guy, bro, was big. Like,
guy.
thank God people stopped us, because otherwise I was gonna get battered.
Could have been a big problem.
Oh yeah.
Could have been a big overload.
He was
problem.
a big, yeah. He was a big guy, man. And but yeah, the thing, we would just call each other names. That's it.
Yeah.
He was overweight. I just called him a cow. To me. So that happened. We started fighting and everything. People stopped us.
Yeah.
And after that, teachers knew about it. They're like, let's grow up, like say sorry to each other, and that kind of, so like no more fighting, but there was still kind of like being left out, being different.
Yeah. And you said that that's an instance that you can remember, but would you say that you've carried that?
I've carried it. However, I think I've embraced it now, and I'm kind of grateful that happened as well, because it made me into the person now. Because even now, I feel like I'm different than a lot of people, but in a positive way.
So what? Okay. So what makes you different from anybody else?
I wouldn't say anybody else, because there are loads of people that are like similar to me, but like there's a small percentage, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So a lot of people my age, all they care, like not all they care, but most of the things they care about is just clubbing, drinking, having fun, and all this stuff, which is fine because that's their choice. I'm not going to judge it. That's fine. But I'm not all about that, because those people, there's a big chance that, okay, you're enjoying yourself now, you spend your parents' money now, you're going to uni, whatever that is.
Yeah.
In 5 years' time, you're going to get a job, and then you're just kind of stuck there, if that makes sense. Because you're going to have a mortgage, you're going to have.
So you're saying your mindset's different?
My mindset is different, yeah. My mindset's different, because I just imagine myself in 5 years, then people in 5 years.
Yeah.
They're going to be way more stressed out than they are right now.
Yeah.
Because like they're not struggling now, they're not fighting now, so they're going to have to fight for the rest of their life.
No, I get that. I can see how you can, see that and see that happening. I think when I was in school, I got kicked out of school, I did. And I remember multiple instances where people in higher power, like teachers, and I don't think it's my head teacher at that point, but the head of the year would have made comments like, you ain't going to amount to nothing. And I look back and laugh. And I laugh because it's very easy for me to have amounted to nothing. And I've seen people that were in a way better position than me that didn't get kicked out of school. And now I'm just grateful that I'm not in their position now. And I think being vulnerable is so powerful, but it's what you do with that vulnerability. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we can have so many people that are born in the worst conditions, and so many of them stay in that condition. But are you able to use what you've been through and to change it? Or are you going to use it as, well, I was born like this. My reason for not succeeding is because this is how I was born. everything is about perspective.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for the vulnerability that you've been exposed to, but I'm even more greater and more proud of what you've done with that. Because we all are given the same cards. It's what you do with that
Yeah.
makes it more powerful. And now as we embrace the next steps of you, which is your brand overload, like you now need to make sure that every single step that you take forward, that you remember what you've been through, but more so what you've done with what you've been through. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, okay, we've dived a little bit into you, the person now, okay? So I want people to know why they should go to you.
Okay.
So if there are people watching this that are
Yeah.
thinking, wow, I've seen that guy.
Mhm.
That guy, I saw him in Italy. Now I see you in Purging Wolves South. Like, why should people go to you?
The main thing I tell people, right, is I practice what I preach. Like everything that I've done and my clients do, I'm doing it to myself first to see, does this thing actually bring results? And if this thing can be applied to this specific person. I'm not gonna make content about stuff that I haven't done. I'm not gonna tell people stuff that I haven't done. Because I don't know, it might get results, but I haven't done it myself. So I don't really have the social proof that it's gonna get results.
So you're gonna do what?
So for example, I work with people mainly who want to build muscle or lose fat. Okay, I've been in both scenarios myself.
Okay.
I've been 85 kilos chubby, lost weight. I've been 55 kilos skinny, and I've gained weight from that. So I know how it feels to be in both scenarios.
Yeah.
And I think like I understand what people who are in this position right now feel like. So I think it makes it easier for me to relate to them, understand their problem, and just tell them.
What do you think was harder from a mindset perspective? You underweight or you overweight?
Underweight.
But why?
Underweight because you just felt weak. Because you're light, feel weak, and when you see someone bigger than you just kind of feel more intimidated.
So when you was in school and you spoke about that instance of nearly having a fight with that big guy.
We did have a fight, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, it got stopped, though.
Yeah.
People stopped it.
What weight was you weighing, would you say?
Good 50, 55 kilos.
Really?
Yeah.
So that was you at a very vulnerable position.
And the guy was like 5'6", 5'7", but like 70, 75 kilos.
Oh, wow. So it's a big difference.
Big guy, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can see why you would think that.
Yeah.
You know, it was more challenging underweight.
Mm-hmm.
What was your food like? I know it's a weird thing to ask because you would have been like extremely young.
Yeah. So the thing is so I was into like, this is like so stupid when I think about it now, but here's what it is. So the girls like the skinny boys.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo.
Who said that?
That's what I thought as well. So the other guys.
What, in Italy?
Yeah. I mean, that's what most people think.
Mad.
That's what most people think, and it's mad. And I was like, yo, I want to get more girls in it. So I'm just going to go. I'm just going to get skinny. I'm going to get some veins. I'm going to get six-pack and everything.
Okay.
And I went underweight, and we all know the story.
Did you actually get girls or?
Nah.
Nah, bro. Man said underweight and no girls.
Oh, yeah, no girls, bro.
Love that.
Bad.
Peak. Okay, so, when you were overweight, what was going on in your life? Was it because you were stressed or was it just because you wanted to bulk?
Just like, no, even so, when I was really younger, so I've been overweight, skinny, skinny fat, okay, overweight again, but because I was bulking, so I had some muscle as well, and now I'm the shape I'm now. So when I was really overweight the first time, I didn't think about what I was eating. Because I was younger, so no one told me, oh, don't eat that, this is good for you, this is not good for you. So I was just eating like stress-free. And then I wanted to get girls, then I went skinny. That didn't happen. And then, started doing some exercise at home and stuff like that. I didn't know what I was doing, so of course it didn't help. And then when I came here, I joined the gym. That was the 28th of October, 2018.
Oh, wow.
Joined Pure Gym, my first workout.
Smart, that is.
Still remember it.
Nah.
And from there, it's just... And again, I didn't know what I was doing. So I was about 55, 56 kilos. I wanted to get abs, so I went on a cut again. And then start just learning about training, nutrition, and it's like, okay. But still wasn't too consistent because I just wanted to get abs.
Yeah.
So I would bulk for like 4 months, 6 months.
And then
cut again.
Straight back down.
4 months, cut again. So then last 2021, I told myself, look, at least a year I'm bulking now. So I did like a mass gain for like 20 months, almost a year and a half. And now I'm cutting down and I'm looking all right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But in theory then, the way that you're talking and from listening to you, you've gained 30 kg.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. Like I work with, like my clientele are very much like fat loss.
Yeah.
And like a lot of my clients have lost 30 kg and more, like easily, like nothing. And like the shape that you're in, to say that you've lost 30 kg, it's mad, bro.
I mean, I've gained it.
That you've gained, sorry, bro, lost.
I mean, right now it's more like 25 because I'm 75
Yeah.
kilos, but my heaviest was about 85, 86.
It's mad that you've gained like 30 kg.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So what does the future look like for you?
Future like looks really positive, man. Like I've got this like really positive mindset. I'm doing the work and I know it's gonna pay off. So I've got the confidence. I've got people who believe in me, so I believe in myself as well.
Love that.
So future looks really bright, yeah.
What do you think would stop you from fulfilling that?
So I think about this a lot, but like I've started reading loads of books on stoicism now. So I just like whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, just how it was meant to be, and I should just accept it. And that just makes me sleep at night, bro. Whatever happens, happens. Like if it was me like a couple of years ago, something that would kind of make me go angry before doesn't do that anymore because I'm like, it is what it is. Will this matter in 2 weeks or 1 week? Probably not. So I'm more like stable with my emotions. So whatever happens, happens.
I love that. Do you reckon that did you know that how you are mentally now is something that you would have been able to achieve?
Deep down, yeah, I had hope, yeah. One thing that like never stopped. For example, my mental health, yes, was good, was bad when I was younger. Even last year was pretty bad, to be fair.
But so what happened last year?
Last year, so
for your mental health to
what happened? So one big thing in Asian families is you finish school, you go to university, you get a job.
Yeah.
After my parents, I'm not going to university, I'm having a business. That kind of shocked them. Because like no one ever had a business in my family. Everyone went to like higher education if they could. Also, one thing was my mom was okay, but my dad didn't have a lot of education because they had to work when they were younger. They were really poor. So he always had the hope for me to go to university, get a good job. But when I told him that I'm not studying anymore, I'm having a business, he kind of like shocked him a little bit. So there were like arguments, a lot of arguments in the family. A lot of stress, that's it, a lot of stress. But I kind of knew like once I get into this, 6 months into this, 1 year into this, like they realize, and now it's calmed down, now it's all good.
So now that you have showed them that you can go all in, and you're producing results that arguably you shouldn't have been able to achieve unless you've gone to uni, they're now grateful for that. And then they're happy.
So they probably are.
Yeah.
They're happy for it. Maybe they're proud, I don't know. But of course, parents, they never say that. So I think, but I don't know. But probably.
I like that. I think, especially when we look at the next generation, like I think about this sometimes as well. Like for now, we know something. In about 10 years' time, the world evolves again. And in fact, it'll probably be even less than that. So we have to stay as relevant as we possibly can. Because the minute that we believe we know everything, time's changed.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happens in our generation. Like, you know, with my parents, it's a little bit different. Like they literally just didn't want me to be, like I remember when I got kicked out of school, I came back here and my mum literally booked me onto a plumbing course. And bro, I don't know why I'm even doing a plumbing course, bro. Like, bro, why am I on a plumbing course, bro? I don't understand, bro. And I did a little bit of it, more so just to like tick boxes, you get me? And it's crazy, man, that the mindset back then was just simply, I'm going to live my life kinda through my mum. But I had nothing else.
Yeah.
So I can kind of hear why your parents were upset because I've kind of lived in that boat, you know. But at the same time, I'm really good and I'm really happy that you didn't listen.
Yeah.
In this instance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm a big believer in respect. But in this instance, you knew what was best for your life. And it's really powerful to know that, again, the cards that you were given, you didn't play all of them. You played the ones that you wanted to play.
Yeah.
And look at you now. You get me? If this is the beginning of your journey, and so far you've told me that you were bullied, that it's affected your mental health, that you've battled depression, that you've gained 30 kg, that you've lost weight to get abs, to get girls, but you didn't get girls, that you've traveled to a whole different country. When did you land in the UK? Like, when did you leave Italy?
So I came here first in July 2018 with my dad. I don't remember the exact
date. That was the first time you was
time here.
Mad.
Just to see how everything was. apply for some documents and stuff to
Yeah.
see if we could stay here. We went back home after a month and then came back officially 6th of September 2018. My mom as well, and we decided we
So
gonna stay
whose
here.
decision was that? Was it your mom, your dad?
No, it was
yours?
mainly my parents. So my dad worked at this job for 9+ years.
Yeah.
Initially, they used to work like every single day, bro.
What, your mom and dad?
Yes, 10, 12 hours a day, every single day.
Your mom and dad work
Mom and
every
dad.
day?
Mom and dad. My mom started a little bit late because I was little as well. But
Yeah.
once I grew up, like, when I was like 8 years old or something, 8, 9 years old, they both are working
12 hours.
10, 12 hours a day, minimum, yeah.
So did you not think that that affected your relationship with them?
Yeah, a little bit because I'm not really, really close with my dad, if that makes it. It's gone
Yeah.
better now since
Yeah.
we're here, since I've got more time as well. We spend more time, but I've never been really close with my dad ever. And with the mom, it was always okay because with the moms, like you always like have a good relationship anyway. So the decision was, what happened was, in terms of getting paid, they were not getting paid enough. That was it.
So they're working 12 hours a day and they're not getting paid enough?
Not enough. And
Well, did any of them go to uni or anything like that?
no.
Hence why they
So
thought that.
that's what I mean.
Crazy.
So my dad did year 10
Yeah.
in India. My mom year 12, I think. None of them went to uni. So what happened? My dad was just frustrated. He's like, F this.
Yeah.
I'm leaving this job. For a couple of days, we were like, okay, what we do now? So then we moved into like another town. He found a job there my dad left his job in April 2018.
Yeah.
So he found another job probably a few weeks after. He worked there for like a month or something. Then he went to Germany for a week to see how Germany was.
Okay.
And he worked like in a pizza shop there for like a week or something.
Oh, he worked in the pizza shop?
Only my dad went there.
Yeah.
None of us. It wasn't the best because the main thing was language. So English you can still learn it, but German, bro, is next level. Too hard, bro. So, and then after that, next plan was just to see how England was. Came here, we liked it, came back, and then he had 1 more month for the job. Told him that I'm gonna leave at the end of the month, and then this happened. Yeah, we came here.
So he was in Germany for an extra month?
For like a week.
Okay.
Just a week, yeah.
And after that, they made the decision to come to the UK?
Yeah.
Mad, so you could have been...
So I'm here because my dad said F this to that job.
Mad.
After being there for like 9 years. I think about it sometimes, it's mad.
It's just mad that's down again to that like decision making.
It's all about decisions.
Yeah. And it really is like when he went all in life and said, I need more.
Yeah.
Like I need now to get more from life. And he went fully in and he went overload to that decision. That's when
it was a big risk though, like because going there with your whole family, like because my parents, they don't speak English very well.
Oh, they
so
don't
he
either.
was like here, they can't depend on me here because like when we have to go to hospital, there's some calls that need to be made, emails need to be done. It's mainly me that does it, if that makes sense. In Italy, they could speak Italian, so it's all good. But here was a big risk, and I'm grateful.
Do they think that the risk itself is paying off?
Yeah. I mean, my dad still misses Italy because he was like, my dad is really like, depends on the weather. So if the weather is good, my dad's happy. I'm telling you that. If the weather is not good, my dad's not happy. That's that. I think it really affects him a lot. And but I think they know it's kind of paying off now.
Yeah.
Because also in Italy, like when I was there, because now it's getting better, you will not see any other people from any other race doing like office jobs or any other job. It was all Italian people. You go to an office, you go to a bank, you go to a school, staff members, Italian.
Mad.
All Italian people. You would not see any other person. And here we came here, everyone does everything. Yeah. So huge opportunity.
Nah, it's big. I feel like we've got a lot out of you today, which is always a bonus because when we bring on people as a guest, at times, people can feel a little bit shy.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that we've got a lot out of you. Now, as we wrap up this, and I know that we've got more to discuss, but I'm going to wrap it up because I want people to tune into the next one.
Yeah.
The version of you, the 20-year-old version of you who now lives in Wolverhampton and has his own business, and he defied all odds and he defied the fact that his mum and his dad didn't want him to own his own business, wanted him to go to uni. the version of you that says, okay, I've got bullied and okay, my mental health has been challenged at times. The version of you that says, I'm a brown kid in Italy and I am not necessarily the guy that everybody loves all the time. And I am now in this instant a target. Did you ever think that he would meet who you are now?
I always had the vision, always had like the hope that like one day I'll be in a good position. And I'm not gonna say it right now. I'm in an okay position right now, but of course I've got even bigger goals. And there's that hope, there's a fire inside me. Like, yeah, there's like I just know it. If that makes sense, I don't think you can really like fake it. You just know that okay, this is gonna happen. It's just meant to happen.
Nah, I love that. I think where you're at now is a great position.
Hmm.
So you're 20 now, okay?
Yeah.
At the age of 14,
Hmm.
you're in Italy, yeah?
Yes.
Did you think that who you are now would be possible?
Yeah.
How did you know that?
I don't know why. I just knew it. That's the thing. It's not like someone told me or there's like an instance that happened. I kind of always knew it. Like something good's gonna happen.
So this version of you, what would you tell the 14-year-old version of you? What one bit of advice would you give to that 14-year-old?
Just keep going, be strong. That's that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Sukhi, thanks again for jumping on our podcast.
Thanks,
And
bro.
I wish you all the best.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.